Hey y'all, hey, we're back. We're back. Welcome to my channel. I am Latanya, and this is Latanya Drinking and Planting. And I haven't posted a video in a long time, but so what? I am back, and let's start this off right. But what am I drinking? Okay. Well, even before I tell you let's do it. This is what I'm drinking. I don't know what this is. This is called Fruit Stands. This is the first time I've heard of it today. I saw it at the convenience station, and at the convenience store, and I just went ahead and picked it up. Now, when I say today, this bottle may have been in my house now for about 2 hours. And yeah, I was making breakfast or lunch, brunch. Y'all, it was around 9 o'clock, and yeah, I was having me a little drinky poo while I was making. And I honestly have to say, at first I didn't like it. I was just like, you can't really taste the pineapple because this is the flavor is pineapple. It seems a little subtle. It's 8%, but don't buy it because this is a creeper. It's not sweet at all, but it is flavorful. It is very flavorful. I don't really like overly sweet things, so my friends say if Latanya says it's good, it ain't got hardly any sugar in it. But this, I wouldn't say that. This, I would say you do get the pineapple. You just don't get, I was just expecting a stronger pineapple scent. But whatever, it's good. It's okay. That sucker was at the convenience store. It cost a whopping $5.99 at the convenience store. The convenience store is with your Exxon, your 7-Elevens, your gas stations, and this was here with it. And so I don't know about y'all, but convenience stores are usually higher priced, about $2 or $3. So I mean, for a $3 bottle of wine at 8%, it's good. It's good. Okay, so the reason why I'm back, and y'all can come at me all you want. I don't know if you can read that, but that's how I feel. We do what we do what's best for our lives. And right now, what was best for my life is just to leave it. And now I'm in a pretty damn good place right now. So I'm coming back. And I'm really coming back because although I haven't been making YouTube videos, I have not stopped planting and I have not stopped drinking. So I've been planting and drinking. I just haven't been on YouTube or any other formats for that matter. But what really brought me back to make a video today is hydroponics, and more specifically, PON. Yay, PON. Lechuza PON is a hydroponic, which I'm not going to get into it because I am actually behind the curve on this. People have been talking about this thing for well over a year, if not more, where it's really picked up steam. So, LaPon's, I didn't really know anything about it. I've always done Leica, and I've done Leica when it came to my orchids. And the orchids I had responded tremendously to Leica. I currently don't have any orchids, and it's just because I just didn't want to deal with them anymore. Orchids are what I would consider a very demanding plant, but it doesn't mean that they didn't do a great job in Leica. They did. I still have all those Leica ponds, and I was like, hey, instead of doing PON at first, I really wanted to get back into my alocasias because I really loved alocasias, and I kept buying them. And if you visit this channel for a while, you can go back and see some old videos over a year ago where I have actually had introduced every alocasia I have had, and I've had a lot, and every single one of those alocasias are dead. They were just a most difficult plant for me to take care of. I would always start off great with an alocasia, and then something would spin, something would turn, and it was always too late for me to recover for it. And so, and I just decided alocasias wasn't for me, so I stopped buying them. But recently, I came across a TikTok or a YouTube short, I can't remember which one, about PON applications, and like about this beautiful Brit who happens to be black, grows all of her plants in Leica, and she has these amazing plants. She is absolutely beautiful. I really think, you know, we probably get, I find her very similar looking to me, but because of that similarity, I watched a lot of her videos, and Leica is her thing to go by. I don't remember seeing her ever put in Leica in with the alocasia, but I thought I would try it. I was in Walmart one day and I said, I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of money on this. I'm just going to find, and they happened to have a plant there that was under $8 that was an alocasia, and I put it in Leica, and it did horribly. It did so bad. It did so bad that all the leaves died off, and I put it straight into Leica. I didn't put it in water. I put it straight into Leica, and I was just like, well, you know, that's the thing. And then, but I kept watching her videos, and I kept going through the shorts, and this was definitely on YouTube Shorts, and I came across several videos, not just one person, just talking about the great benefits of PON as a hydroponic way to grow your plants. And I did believe in hydroponics because the orchids did so well. I did believe in it, and I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna do it. I'm just going to do it. So I went to Amazon, and I need to purchase another bag of this. I went to Amazon, and I went down the Amazon rabbit hole of rabbit holes. And so first of all, I found Amazon plants, and this is how I knew it was a sign. They had alocasia there. They had an alocasia 5-pack for $20, and they were going to be little alocasias of different varieties, and they would surprise you with them. So I was like, you know what, for $20 for 5, the twive reminded me. $20 for 5 of them. I'm gonna give it a shot. Of course, for $20, these weren't huge plants. They were coming in 4-inch pots, and I was like, okay. And I went ahead and ordered this. And I've already, you have to back up. And I did this about a month ago, and I really need to get another one. It is pricey, but I don't care. I mean, they say it's really not affordable. And this is my thing. It's affordable if you can afford it. If you can't afford it, it's not affordable. But I don't really agree with that term, but it is what I would call more than what you would want to pay when you're using it as what you would normally use with soil. Because, you know, this thing here is like, it's almost $30. And this is a 12-liter bag. And, you know, if you were to spend $27 or close to $30 on some soil, you're going to have 3 of those big bags that you can do whatever you want with it, and that's money well spent. So, and if you can raise your allocations in that, go for it. I can't. I can't. And one of the reasons why I can't is that my life is not conducive to stay up on the required moisture of the alocasia. And I really should have brought my spotlight in here, guys. I am so sorry. Oops. So I'll switch venues here in a second because I'm using the sun and it just went away. But anyway, I went ahead and I put my plant in, and I'm going to show you 2 right now that I've done this with. And let me start off with, ooh, girl, don't spill the wine. So, look at this alocasia. This is the alocasia I had got from Amazon. You see the back of it. It's so beautiful. This one was not in that package of 5. This is a separate purchase. This one was I think it was $20 all by itself. It was a little bit bigger, and I just decided to go for it. Now, and I have it in PON, and then in that is in a reservoir. And in that reservoir, I have a thermometer, which this is another video to discuss, but I have this water thermometer that lets me know when the waters are rising. I actually cut up, what was this? It's dripping on me. Where did I get this container from? This container, it's not tea. This might be, I don't know, this might be been an olive oil container that we had keep our olive oil in, and I sliced it down, but it was a plastic container that was see-through, and I went ahead with a wooden soldering gun, and I put those holes in it, and I did that all the way around, and there's drainage holes at the bottom as well. And I placed this in this decorative pot with no drainage. This actually has a drainage, I just didn't pull the plug out. And oh, and this is the actual planter, and I got this planter from Walmart. And if I believe right, this plant, it was like $6. This was a $6 planter, and it's easily 6 inches, 6 or 7 inch planter. This is a water thermometer that tells you your water levels. See if I can show you. Nope, hold on, let me see. You guys, I'm gonna have to just show you in a cutaway or something. But that teaches your water level to let you know when it's time to fill your reservoir again. And I actually picked these up at Temu. I picked these up at Temu, and I think I paid for a pack of, and these were individual sizes. I think I paid for a pack of 6. I paid less than $10 for them. And I'll tell you why later. But I staked this, and this here, if you can see that, this is not current new growth. This was new growth that the plant was giving me, and it stopped because of Leica. And I'm fine with that because no leaf had died off. No leaf has died off. The plant needed an adjustment. I'm sorry, I'm just draining some of this water because it's dropping everywhere. But what I want to show you is this has only been in here for maybe 4 weeks now, maybe a month, and the roots have already started to come through, which is, I'm really surprised by that the roots are coming through. So, and you can see the roots are coming through, and this is dripping, so I'm gonna put it down. And the roots are coming through, and that's the most important thing to me. Is like, okay, the growth did stop, but maybe the roots will grow. Maybe the plant will grow roots, and then it's established. And I haven't lost any leaves, and this is how it sits. Oh, you can see that now. See, this is I just take this, and I just place it in the container that has the plant, and I just move it up, and it tells me, so right now we are full, and it does gonna fall back and forth, but once it sits down, it's fine. The next allocation, this is the one that I have gotten out of the Amazon 20 pack, and it came with 3 leaves on it. And do you see that? You see that here? It is producing a new leaf. This too is in PON. I got my nails are in the way, so give me a sec. So, okay. So this is just a nursery pot that I had lying around the house. So, and all I did, y'all, to plant this up was I lined the nursing pot with some, it was either a paper towel or a coffee filter. And in this particular one, it has a whole bunch of holes at the bottom. I did not put any holes on the side of it. I just said, you know, it should be fine. And I'm not going to lift it out to see how well it's doing or not. And then it is in a planter with no hold, with no drainage, a decorative planter, and it sits inside. And that's how I did this one. And I tell you, I just did not initially wanting to spin. And you can see it's leaning down because it's not really established. I need to get a stake on it. But I did not want to spend a whole lot of money for something that wasn't going to work. I had already spent money on the actual plants, and I spent money on the substrate, and together we were already close to $60. So I was like, let me just see if this will work. If it does work, then I would invest later on in self-watering pots. And they've been in here, and here's the first leaf. I do have other plants that are growing in PON right now, and that is producing leaves. And I was like, just really surprised at how well this is done in producing the new leaf. I'm gonna shut up in a little bit so that I'm gonna give you, this won't be a full house tour or anything like that. This will be just, I'm just gonna show you the alocasias that I have, other plants that I've placed in PON as well, but I'm just gonna show you the alocasias and how they are doing in PON. And I might have a couple of voiceovers just to let you know what's up with them. But I came back to make this video. And guys, if you're doing PON too, and you know about the greatness of PON, let me know. Leave me a comment in the let me know. I'm back. I'm fully back. I want to do this. I want to do this again. I am going to make another videos right after this where I'm not going to change my shirt. By the way, not gonna change my shirt, but I will change my location, and just so that I could just show you what else I got going on here in the plant world. I'll probably be drunk by the end of this because I'm going to keep on. I got some other stuff to drink. But yeah, and I'm just going to be silly and updating you up on my life. I really feel like I came late. There's a lot of plant tubers out there now. Some of our old favorites are gone. My old favorites are gone. But there's a lot of new people out there, and I'm like, nah, there's still room for me. So I'm back talking about Lechuza PON, and I don't have a lot of experience with it. I'm only 4 weeks, 5 weeks into doing this, and I'm seeing results with it. I do have other types of plants, and I will do another video on that telling you the types of plants. And then I will also do a plant tour because I've already filmed that. And, you know, I will just chit chat and drink it up. And the plant tour, I probably won't be drinking, just showing you what's going on in the plants. And yeah, and right behind me, that's just so you know, okay, that's what I call my faux plant corner. Nothing back there is alive or breathing. They're all dead. Except for the terrarium. The plants in there are doing really good. They're starting to grow, and to the point where I think they may be outgrowing that. I don't know. I'm trying to leave it in there another 6 months and see. But I'm probably going to have to figure out something to do with those. But anyway, that's my video for right now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Latanya, planting and with drinking with PON. I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.